Wait, why are you here? Yuri brought me to a nearby classroom, not far from where we had our talk in the hallway. It was vacant, and surprisingly, no one pointed out that 2 students were going into an empty classroom to get... Wait. Yuri's demeanor appears to have changed once we got some solitude, which is good, especially if she wants to talk about what happened. So, Preston, you wanted to talk about what Monica did? More or less. I want to make things better between the 5 of us. I've already talked to Sayori about everything before classes started this morning, and she was more than willing to give Monica a chance, after she gave it some thought first, of course. Typical Sayori. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's why I like her. Yeah, off to a nice start. There's one thing, Preston. One thing that means more to me than anything else. Knives. Knives, and what's that exactly? Do you forgive me? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you forgive? Of course I do. What? You have done nothing bad. Of course I do, Yuri. Why wouldn't I? You weren't the one who did all of those heinous acts. Monica just wanted... I don't feel all too comfortable saying this. Monica just wanted to spend some time with me. That's all. I feel my face reddened, but I pushed through. And she saw you all as a threat or something like that. What kind of piss poor excuse was that? I never would have guessed. Well, other than few instances, I suppose. But that's no excuse whatsoever to kill us. Yeah, Yuri, I'm well aware. Are you really aware of what she did to us? Oh, okay. I can feel the air getting tense. Yuri start pacing back and forth as she lets everything out. We were taking over by her slowly, but surely. In a matter of days, she killed and erased Sayuri from existence. The memory of Sayuri was wiped from my mind, wiped from Natsuki's mind as well. Once that happened, we were powerless to fight back, making me do unspeakable things that I regret to this very day. She controlled what I would say, what I would do, until she finally had enough of me. That day will always be the most painful experience. I can still feel the blade of the knife as it punctured through my stomach and chest. That's... yeah, the weekend. That's... oh fuck. I was just as helpless as they were. I watched Yuri die and decay before my eyes. How could I be so blind? My body begins to feel faint. I begin to lose my balance and fall to the ground. Yuri gasps as she attempts to keep from face planting a nearby desk. What do we have here? What happened? I can hear Yuri frantically calling my name. Preston! Preston, please wake up! Leaving so soon. What? Who's that? I awake from my little episode and I'm left face to face with Yuri, who is panicking like crazy. Oh god, you're finally awake. She practically screams that, even though we're only a couple inches away from each other. Not so loudly, Yuri. I'm fine. At least I think so. Did I hit my head on the desk or something? No. I was able to catch you before you fell. Then, why do I have a migraine all of a sudden? Too much excitement, perhaps? No, whoa, not in that way, I mean. Got it, no need to explain. I'm going to assume that you'd rather not discuss this for any longer. Actually, I would like to continue if you don't mind. I don't even remember where we left off. Wait, I actually, seriously speaking, don't remember where we left off. No need to continue. I remember now. I know you're probably not going to believe this, but Monica has changed and she just wants everything to go back to normal. Back to when we were all friends. It's what she wants most. more than anything in the world. Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that, but let's say that at least. Other than being with me, but that's nowhere near as important. Do you really think we'll achieve the friendship we once had? Of course I do! Aha! Sayuri! Wait a second, that was Sayuri's voice? I quickly run over to the door. As I pull Sayuri into the classroom, I lock the door behind me. Sayuri, what were you thinking? Sorry? I was just on my to the club and I happened to see you and Yuri in here. Alone. It's not what you think, Yuri. Oh, I know. There's nothing to worry about, Yuri. I'm sure Preston just wanted to talk to you about Monica. I tried to bring myself back into the conversation, but I think it's for the best to let Sayuri do what she does best. Yeah, we were actually... Well, Yuri, there's no need to be worried. Preston has a plan. He even promised himself that he'll make everything right again. Is that true, Preston? Of course, Yuri. Yuri starts to reveal a smile through her embarrassment. And like Sayuri said, I have a plan to help rekindle our friendship with everyone. Including Monica. It's what she wants most. Other than what? Crap! I really didn't want to bring that up. Everyone doesn't need to know about Monica's potential feelings for me. At least, for now. That is. Ooh. But before I can come up with an excuse, Sayuri blurts it out. Other than that, Monica only wanted to be with Preston. Sayuri. Without thinking, I give Sayuri a light shove back into one of the desks. What? Luckily, she only staggers back and doesn't fall to the floor completely. Shit, I'm terribly sorry, Sayuri. I didn't mean to do that. As I reach out to help Sayuri up on her feet, I notice Yuri with a cheerful grin on her face. And what's with that look, Yuri? Well, based on your reaction, it looks as if you have feelings for Monica. I mean, you can't deny the facts. Yeah, Mini. I said I was sorry. I know. Just wanted to rub it in a little more. Listen, Preston. It's going to take some time to make things straight again. But if you're willing to do everything that you possibly can to help make us friends again with Monica, I'm willing to give it a chance. Yes! Boys, okay, we did it. We did it. Yuri is on our side again. Lovely, I love it, After all, time heals all wounds. No matter how deep. I thought the exact same thing. What are the chances of that? But in all seriousness, Preston, this is going to take a long time. Yuri's right, Preston. Even with the entire school to give this some thoughts, I'm still struggling within to find the right answer. That's completely justifiable. But this world is just full of second chances. And if it doesn't work, there's no need to go for a third chance. I don't want to control you like she did us. Thank you for understanding, Preston. I just want all of us to be friends again. I look over to the clock in the classroom. We better get going, the club meeting is about to start. Yeah, we better get going. You coming, Preston? Yeah, just give me a moment with my thoughts. Think. You two go on without me. Alright, if you say so. And with that, the two exit the classroom, leaving me to myself. Do I really have feelings for Monica? Like, I'd rather have Sayuri. Just personal. I'm gonna drink now. That's good. I must, if I had that kind of outburst towards Sayuri. At least Yuri was willing to give Monica another chance, that's lovely. Now, that leaves me with Natsuki. And I doubt I'll get her to cooperate during the club. She'll have to wait for a more opportune time, I guess. I look at the clock once more, better get going. As I enter the club room, I find Sayuri, Natsuki and Yuri, but no Monica. Hey Preston, did you have a good day at school? We just talked to each other, you know, like 2 milliseconds ago. I didn't get the chance to ask you earlier when we passed by in the hall. Yeah, we just passed by in the hallway, that's it. Nothing more. That's pretty sly of Yuri to keep our previous conversation hidden. Normal. As it always is. Boring. Not fun. Sorry, you had such a bad day. Don't worry about it, Yuri. It's like that pretty much every day until our club meeting starts. Time to break the ice and bring Monica up. So, I suppose you know what Monica did. Yes, that's exactly what you should say, yes! I tried to keep it vague, as if I hadn't talked to anyone about the situation yet. The girl snod. I know that she was in a lot of pain, but that doesn't give her the right to just make us all kill ourselves. Though she did those horrible things, I can find it in my heart to forgive her, even if the things she did drove us to kill. Can you really though? Can you really though? It might take some time to find forgiveness for her. I mean, she made me hang myself. Calm down, Sayuri. Monica isn't that person anymore, and I know it. Oh yeah, and how did you know that, Preston? Because she apologized. Yeah, I'm talking to myself right now, but no, I don't think that. If you say that, do you really think Natsuki is gonna be like, oh yeah, she apologized? Yeah, I'm totally gonna. She did. This morning, her and I had a chat about the situation. She nearly broke down just because of talking about it. Wow, I never thought she would apologize. I feel... Wait, hola gente, okay? Did Natsuki just like say okay instantly? That's why after school today, I was wondering if you all would like to come over to... Are you sure? Huh. Would you like to come over to my place for the weekend? That sounds fun, and besides, it could help us rekindle our friendship with Monica. Definitely, I'm okay with that. But only because I get to spend time with you guys. Monica, on the other hand, just as Natsuki says, Monica enters the club room. Oh hey guys, everyone.
I want to talk briefly though on how to identify someone that's having a stress.
Looks like the talk I had with both Sayuri and Yuri worked out. Natsuki's face, however, is disgruntled as ever. Which isn't surprising. But what is surprising is that she hasn't opened her mouth yet. Looks like Yuri is going to be the first one to reply to Monica. Hey Monica, we were wondering, since we're going to Preston's house tonight, we thought you would like to come as well? Yeah, I would, though Preston has already told me about it. Oh, he did. I didn't know. It's fine. How about we head to Preston's house after the club meeting? I mean, that's fine by me. After we head to our respective homes, first and gather what we need for the weekend. Of course, bring whatever you guys need to make yourselves at home and comfortable. During the meeting, I can't help but recall the dreams I've had. I don't remember every detail, but I do remember one thing. You'll be with us forever. I can't get that quote out of my head. Eventually, Monica notices that there's something wrong with me. Hey, you've been sitting here for the past 15... Whoa, have I already been sitting here for 15 minutes? Jesus Christ, okay. She waves her hand in front of me, trying to get my attention. Yeah, I'm fine. Have I already been sitting here for 15 minutes? Spacing out? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Just thinking about what we'll all do once we get to my place. Okay, if you say so. Monica looks back at me, concerned. I do hope that this is nothing too serious. I sigh and brush it off. There's more important things to be worried about. Our friendship with each other is what matters most. Not only silly dreams that I can't even recall what they're about. The club meeting didn't last much longer after Monica and I had our brief talk. Okay everyone. Monica gives out her signature catchphrase, alerting the rest of us. That's it for the club meeting today. See you all at Preston's house. Later. I can't wait. This will definitely be an exciting weekend. I wouldn't get your hopes up just quite yet, Yuri. Natsuki is clearly still sore about the situation. It's shown even more so as she's the first to exit the club room without another word. Well, I guess I better get going too. As per usual, Sayori waiting for me as we can walk home together. Bye Monica! See you at Preston's. Yeah, see you later Monica. Bye you two. Monica heads out the door before Sayori and I can depart. Ready? Of course. 2 hours have passed and only Sayori is shown up so far. Which is logical since Sayori lives next door to me. She was over by my house shortly after changing out of her school uniform. Not long after, everyone finally arrives. And in a group too. I decide to call out the others. How's it going everyone? Sarah makes a hastily return after she hears me greet everyone else. So, what would you guys like to do first? Oh, I know. I saw a new restaurant in the city. You guys want to go? Yeah, that sounds fun. I also heard it has a wait. Like, they already know exactly what restaurant they're talking about. There's only one new restaurant, nothing more, just one. I would like to have a good dinner too. So, why not? Besides, it would be nice to have a dinner with my best friends. How about... Monica! 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 I have never seen you in that piece of clothing in my life. Whew! That's a nice restaurant. Pretty sure that's like Burger King though. I mean, it does look like something like Burger King. I mean, maybe a little bit better. I don't know what the fuck that is. Fucking lemons? Who the fuck? Wait. Why the fuck would you have lemons and burgers? Once we make it to the restaurant, I noticed that Natsuki has been distant from everyone. Even on the walk here. She trailed behind the pack with her arms crossed the entire time. I guess this is my chance to talk to Natsuki. But in public, there's no chance. But I can't stand to see her upset like this. Plus, what's the worst that can happen? She punches me in the gut. I can take it, I think. Hey, Natsuki, can I talk to you outside for a minute? Sure. Once outside, Natsuki breaks out into tears. What's wrong, Nat? I placed my hands on her shoulders in hopes of comforting her. It's just the bad memories of the past, when Monica was, you know. But Monica isn't that person anymore. She won't go back, I promise. I know, you keep saying that. And so do Sayori and Yuri. But my thoughts keep blocking my vision for forgiveness. Natsuki, this is going to be hard. With a amount of people nearby. Please trust me when I say this. I'll tell you what I told Sayori and Yuri. You talked to them already? Yeah, that's why their mood towards Monica has changed. I've made it my goal to bring happiness to not only the literature club, but to bring back our friendship. I promised myself that I made things right again. Tears continue to keep rolling out of Natsuki's eyes. This isn't going very well. I hear the restaurant door swing open behind me. It's Sayori! Come to the rescue. Without her undying support, I don't know where I would be. Natsuki, everything is going to be okay. No, Sayori, everything won't be okay. I don't know how you, Yuri, or even Preston can be alright with all of this. Have you forgotten what Monica did to all of us already? She killed us, one by one, destroyed everything and everyone we loved. And for what? To be with you. Natsuki raises her arm and jabs her fingers into my chest. Why, Preston? Why would you subject us to all of this torment again? Do you hate us that much? I try my best to interject, but Natsuki's relentless tantrum keeps me at a loss for words. Why couldn't you just leave us be? At this point, both Natsuki and Sayori are in tears. I struggle to find an answer, but I'm afraid that I can't find one. Maybe I should have started over. No. Make Sayori, Natsuki and Yuri happy, while keeping Monica out of the picture. Have I been thinking of myself this entire time? Should I just end the suffering and start fresh? Like Monica said, just delete the first... just delete the first round file. Then everything will go back to normal. And get the good ending to make everyone else happy. It's too late for that now. You've made your choice. You've made a promise that can't be broken. Now you must suffer the consequences of your actions. No, wait. Is this like a sixth person? Do we have a sixth person here? Like what? Because is that Monica? No. I doubt that's Monica anymore. Like, do we have a sixth person? Oh no. She deserves happiness, just like everyone else. Natsuki, Sayori. I know you two. Along with Yuri. Natsuki, Sayori, I know you two, along with Yuri, will have your disbelief. But I want to prove to Monica that happiness can be found in the literature club. Yes, it's going to take time for all of you to forgive her. But damn it, I'm not giving up. Not on you guys. Not on Monica. Not on the literature club. Even if it kills me. The two caught in sheer shock. Preston, don't say something like that. Yeah, you're starting to scare me. If you're willing to say something like that, maybe you're right. But I can't assure you of two things. And that will be... yeah, what? 1. I'm not letting my guard down. Neither should Yuri and as well you, Sayori. Stay abrasive, yet acceptive of everything that Monica does. She could change like that. Natsuki proceeds to snap her fingers together. Well, seems 50% of the world's population is gone. Natsuki proceeds to snap her fingers together. Makes sense, I guess. And secondly, Natsuki directs her attention to me. This can't be good. If you ever scare Sayori, Yuri, or I like that again, you're going to regret that more than anything. Yeah, I'm sure I will. Good. Now, let's hurry back inside before Yuri and Monica start to question what we've been doing out here for so long. Yeah, we better. After you. Sayori is the first to rent here to the restaurant. Natsuki follows suit, but stops at the doorway. Oh, one more thing, Preston. Yes, Nat? Before she can let me finish my sentence, she slugs me in the gut. Natsuki, why? That's for talking to me about this in public. Dummy. Don't mention it. Anything for you guys. I can hear Sayori giggling from within the restaurant. Not helping, Sayori. I take in a deep breath and push forward. Hopefully, the rest of the weekend will be on easy street. Afraid no. This is just a... Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You can't just like come in and like this is just the start of what's coming. Who are you? See you in your dreams, Preston.